The story of Caylus, from a small YouTuber to a Roblox giant. Imagine uploading videos for fun, working a normal job, and having no idea that one day millions of people would know your name. That is the story of Caylus Cunningham, better known online as Caylus or Infinite. Today, he's known for gaming, Roblox, reaction videos, and huge YouTube channels. But his journey didn't begin with millions of subscribers. It started with a kid experimenting with YouTube, trying different types of videos, and simply hoping that someone would watch. So how did Caylus go from those early videos to becoming one of the biggest gaming creators on YouTube? This is his story. Caylus was born on August 18, 1997, in Spokane, Washington, long before the huge gaming videos and massive audiences. He was just experimenting with content. In 2011, he created his first YouTube channel under the name C. Cunningham 1423. His early content wasn't what you might expect from the Caylus we know today. He experimented with things like skateboarding and gaming. At the time, YouTube wasn't really a career for him. It was more like a hobby. He was learning how to record videos, edit them, and most importantly, entertain people. And although those early videos weren't instantly massive, they gave him something extremely important: experience. He was slowly learning what worked and what didn't. A few years later, Caylus started taking YouTube more seriously. In 2015, something unexpected happened. He uploaded a compilation involving water bottle flips. The trend was becoming popular, and the video attracted a huge amount of attention. This was one of the first major signs that Caylus could actually build an audience on YouTube. But there was still a problem. YouTube wasn't paying the bills yet. Caylus was working at Papa Murphy's while continuing to make videos. So imagine this. You finish your normal workday. Then instead of simply relaxing, you go home and work on YouTube. Record, edit, upload, repeat. And he kept doing it. That persistence would become one of the biggest reasons for his success. Caylus eventually developed a new style of content. Instead of only making random videos, he started creating list-style videos. Top 5, Top 10, Top 100, interesting internet content, crazy discoveries, and eventually, reaction videos. He became known as Infinite Lists. The strategy worked. His audience began growing rapidly, and as more people discovered his personality in videos, Caylus realized something important. YouTube could become more than just a hobby. It could become his career. By 2016, his channel had become much more successful, and he began focusing more seriously on creating content. But Caylus wasn't satisfied with doing only one type of video. He wanted to experiment, and that's where gaming entered the picture. Caylus eventually created a separate gaming channel simply known as Caylus. This gave him the freedom to make gaming videos without completely changing the style of his main channel. Over time, gaming became a much bigger part of his career, and eventually, one game became especially important: Roblox. Roblox was perfect for his energetic style. There were endless games to play: horror games, role-play games, challenges, hobbies, simulator games, and later, all kinds of viral Roblox experiences. Instead of simply playing a game, Caylus turned each video into a story. There was usually a challenge, a goal, something ridiculous happening, and, most importantly, his personality. That combination helped his gaming audience grow. As Caylus's YouTube career became more serious, his opportunities grew too. In 2018, he signed with Broadband TV and later moved to Los Angeles. This was another major step in his career. Los Angeles gave him opportunities to meet and collaborate with other creators. But success on YouTube isn't permanent. Trends change, audiences change, and creators have to change with them. Caylus understood this. His content continued evolving. He experimented with reactions, gaming, challenges, in different formats. And instead of staying trapped in one category, he kept trying new things. That ability to adapt became one of his biggest strengths. As Caylus focused more heavily on gaming, his Roblox content became especially popular. His videos featured popular Roblox experiences and challenges. He wasn't just making traditional gameplay videos. He was creating entertainment around the games. A simple Roblox experience could become: can I survive this? Can I escape? What happens if I do this? And that made viewers want to stay until the end. His Roblox channel later became known as Caylus Blocks. The channel grew into a major Roblox-focused audience, with millions of subscribers. And Caylus was no longer just a YouTuber who happened to play Roblox. He was becoming a major part of the Roblox content scene. But Caylus didn't stop at making videos. He eventually stepped into another world, game development. Through K-Play Studios, Caylus became involved in creating games himself. That is a huge change. At the beginning of his career, he was simply uploading videos. Now, he was helping create the games that people could actually play. It's a perfect example of how far his career had come. He went from playing games, to making videos about games, to helping create games. And that shows something important about his journey. He didn't just build an audience. He built an entire career around his creativity. Caylus' story isn't really about Roblox. It's about persistence. He started experimenting with YouTube when he was young. He made videos that barely anyone knew about. He worked a normal job while building his channel. He found success with viral trends. He changed his content. He created gaming channels. He discovered Roblox. And eventually, he became a creator with millions of viewers. The biggest lesson from Caylus' journey is simple. You don't have to know exactly where you're going when you start. You just have to keep learning, keep improving, and keep creating. Because the person uploading a small video today might be building something much bigger than they realize. And that is the story of Caylus. Subscribe for more Roblox YouTuber story.